Hello, my Gemini friends. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for our 2025 New Year's forecast reading. I really appreciate y'all for being here. Let's jump on into it. As you can see, we have our main spread here pre-popped for your convenience, love. We're going to clarify that with our Gilded Tarot Royale. And please stick around for your advice. It's like the most important part from the Moonology deck and our Earth Magic deck. For the main spread, we're working with the Osha Zen Tarot. Oh, hey! The Master. We're working with the Ocean Zen Tarot. Do keep in mind here, loves, they are general messages. Not everything is going to resonate for everybody, okay? Um, you got two sevens here, Gemini. That's cool. Okay, wow. So not everything is going to resonate. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Geminis. Holy crap. Wow. Can I be a Gemini in this? Hold, I know you guys don't really know what I'm looking at here. We're going to get into it. You've got awareness, inner voice, and the master with two sevens. That's amazing. Let's get into this, you guys. The main theme for 2025, the Master. This, for Osha Zen Tarot, the Master, you see how he has there's no number here. He's not part of the majors. He comes after the world. Well, technically, I guess that makes him part of the majors, but he's outside of these repetitive cycles. This is the mastery of self. He knows when he masters himself, by proxy, like inadvertently, everything else in the reality falls into place. This is where we're going here, Gemini. This is your theme. You are becoming the master in 2025. What we're departing from last year, here we have politics. Oh my God, you have another seven. You got three sevens in all. I can't believe I didn't see that. You have three sevens all in a row. 777. Damn, that's awesome. That's like alignment here, Gemini. That is, you're in alignment with good luck. You're in alignment with your highest self here. Oh, ooh, I like where this is going. Okay, but Spirit is very pressing on me. Hang on. I don't want to get ahead of myself. This is a process that's going to take all year long to break free and to reach this level of mastery. And it's going to take hard work. It's not going to be like, oh, midnight comes, we flip a switch, and all of a sudden we are a different person altogether and we know how to handle everything. No, but by the end of the year, you're going to be sitting in a much more masterful state, it looks like. We do have to work towards it, though, Gemini. Politics here, departing from 2024. Talents that you'll be expressing here. Stress with another seven of wands, really, in reverse. So Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, darling. This is what we are looking at. Seven of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, stress in reverse. This is a talent you'll be expressing. I feel like you'll definitely others are going to notice. Thank you, Spirit. There's something about others here. Others. There's others around you. There's a lot of people around you. Others are going to be surprised by how like unbothered you are or how nonchalant you are about the things that like used to get under your skin with this mastery. Thank you, Spirit. Again, we are going to be clarifying all of these and diving far deeper, darling. Your future opportunities, projections with Seven of Cups in reverse. Clarity, my friend. Clarity no longer. You see how with projections things are fuzzy, things are unclear, hard to see through people or hard to be seen. There was some sort of fuzziness or confusion or static, some obstacle of like static vibration. It's not going to be a problem anymore here with your future opportunities gaining this clarity. But see, it's an opportunity, meaning this energy of mastery is only available to you. Gemini, it's very important that we put effort towards gaining that foothold, towards that level. You feel me? Again, it's not going to be like instant. But oh my gosh, the stars are definitely blessing you here. With all these sevens, it's like the universe is guiding you. Your spirit team is right there with you this year, baby. I feel that things are going to change to a level that I don't even think you thought was going to ever be possible. And it comes from within you, Gemini. It's a level of peace. It's a level of peace. We have awareness here, love. This is equivalent to the chariot. Oops. And this is your upcoming obstacles. Again, it's not going to be very easy to gain that foothold. The chariot is about victory, going forward, right? With here, it's tied to awareness. It's expansive of spiritual. It's spiritual. This is like putting out your feelers. Yeah, but your feelers, your psychic feelers, Gemini, they go deeper and deeper. They go farther and farther this year. But you don't have to directly do anything. See, I feel here with these cards, especially with politics, something about our associations with those around, maybe office politics, the games people are willing to play, we get involved. Maybe there's false personas or falsehoods. This is the Seven of Swords, right? This is the lying, the cheating, the stealing, but wearing a mask. So something about falsehoods that is leaving now. Just because your psychic feelers are feeling things out doesn't mean you have to actually try. You feel me? You don't have to pry. You don't have to press. You don't have to do anything. You just know things. You just feel things at that point. You feel me, Jen? You feel me? Okay. Moving on along. How do you deal with your upcoming obstacles? So the obstacle of getting your feelers out there and opening your psychic awareness, becoming uh, on a spiritual level, higher vibration, more clear in your consciousness and in your connection to your highest self and source. How to deal with that? We have slowing down in reverse, which technically this is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel where there was an apprehension to plant seeds, where there was an apprehension to go forward, or maybe we thought too much on things. We overthought things, or we got involved when we didn't need to, or there was some sort of overextension in the physical world. Now it's like we don't, that's so below us here. God, that's beautiful. And so planting seeds here towards you on the inner, because even the master knows that it starts with him. It's an inner outer circle, right? Starts from within us. All you have to worry about is within you. All you have to worry about is yourself. He holds himself to a peaceful vibration, and everything else around him falls in line. We have inner voice. This is how you achieve your goals and dreams this year, Gemini. Inner voice is the high priestess. That's your intuition. This is the card of she who knows, right? This is your connection to source, your connection to the other realms. This year is about like massive spiritual grow ups. I feel like you're no longer playing 3D games, Gemini, this year. Or you have an option too, right? You always have a choice. You have an option here to gain mastery by not playing games, not getting involved with other people's games either. Let's start clarifying these cards, Gemini. Oh my God, can I be you? I want to be you for 2025. Gosh. And again, there's obstacles. There's going to be a struggle with this. It's not going to be easy. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about the master. See, breaking out of the old ways, the old encasement of the mind isn't always easy, but it is possible. It is a conscious choice. And here in this reading, it's very, very blessed for you, Gemma, this year. Oh, tell me more, please, Spirit, about the master for Gemini for 2025. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about the theme of mastery for Geminis in 2025. Master, master. See, with the master, especially, it's very. He comes after the world, right? So when the world card comes, you've reached a level of victory. You've reached a level of completion, but the master no longer goes back to the same cycle and relives all the struggle all over again. You feel me? Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Five of Pentacles. Fives being changes. This is physical in the physical world. I really want to stress something about being tied to the physical world here. This is locked out, dragged out of the cold. This is like feeling left out, feeling, I almost wanted to say targeted. Interesting. Targeted, feeling at a lack, like you don't have enough or others have and they're not giving. This is very 3D. This is very 3D. For some, there's like a financial struggle. It's really important that this year, no matter what is going on in the master's environment, he knows that really all he has to worry about is himself. And being the master of your own self and your own peace doesn't mean that you, oh gosh, how do I put that? It doesn't mean that there will never be chaos around you. It only means that it won't impact you the way that it used to. This is a victim mentality. For some of you, this will be a challenge coming later, a theme that this keeps coming back, right? The Five of Pentacles. This old vibration keeps nagging at you. But there's a change with that five. The master does not worry about money. He doesn't worry about, there's no victim mentality. He's not a victim. Nobody is a victim. He sees the highest level of everything, that nobody is a victim. And there may be associations, thank you, Spirit. Associations, I was just going to say people you might have to cut ties with. Here, I can't help but notice commitments that you once held, maybe having to break this year, locking people out who you know purposely disrupt your peace. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So for some of you, a theme is needing to dwindle down your circle of friends, dwindle down those around you. I feel office politics very, very heavy with that, but we're going right on to that in a second. This is an ending. It's a painful ending. Something here has to come to an end. It has to change this year. But there's also very important that we don't end something and go right back into the same damn cycles, right? Restart from the Fool. Oh, we're going to have faith in something, but we've already learned something here, Gemini, right? So you have a very clear choice how we're going to hold ourselves. There's no reason we can now like not associate with the care of the physical world, something about the physical world, like not only the money flow and stuff, but like something about the 3D vibration, the things that people care about that are so, they're so like money, material, they're so shallow. Thank you, Spirit. The master is deep. He's spiritual. Okay. This 3D, like worrying about other people, gossip, bullshit, what they're doing, how you're gonna, buying Gucci bags, things like that. It's like this year you grow up out of that and you go, yeah, I don't really need those things to fulfill me. It does feel like there's a growing here, grow up or growing up. I don't know if you're a young person, maybe young at heart, but it's coming in like this spiritual growth, glow up thing. Okay, so departing energies here. And it's a clear choice. You have to make a choice here of who goes, who stays, and how to really worry about yourself the most here. Politics. Now, for some of you, the 3D world calls you to get all involved in politics and argue about politics. Blah, blah, blah. Eh, there's no reason for that. I'm seeing this like, okay, so you've got water, you've got fire, and you've got your air. So there's like a trifecta thing going on here, or more like a trinity of energies. Air, fire, water. And I'm being very drawn to the peas, whatever that means for you. Could be dealing with Pisces, because the water sign here, Pisces. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, I'm seeing this with this air, fire, water. thing. You might care too much, get too feisty. And that's why here coming in the future, one of your talents that you'll express this year is this stress in reverse. This nonchalant, like you're going to surprise people at how little you give a shit, or there's this been glow up, grow up, switch up. Now also an authenticity about you, a transparency. We have no fear to show ourselves for who we are, but also something about office politics. Like you might be playing the game, the 3D game, getting sucked into people's little tiny bullshitty vibrations because you work with them, or maybe you like them as people, but there's something about they drag you down, maybe. Polyticks. Have you heard that before? Poly, many, means many. Ticks, blood-sucking creatures. Many blood-sucking creatures. So potentially, for some of you, a lot of blood-sucking creatures around you. This is departing energies. Something about wheedling down your friend circle. That was a lot that wanted to come out. But let's note them. The Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups with the Ace of Swords wanted to come. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Departing energies for Gemini. Tell me more about the politics here. Yeah, it's something about the politics, what's expected, playing the game, acting a certain way here, maybe even fear to act outside of that, but not this year. This year, there's a growth. You're following your own truth. I heard back to basics. Interesting. For some, back to basics. Yes, sir. Holy shit. Do you see this? Magician. Gemini, your mercurial energy, but also Virgo, card of Virgo here with this magician. Holy moly. Your card as well. Thank you, Spirit. Because of the Mercury. Because of the Mercury. Yeah, you don't even have to play. There's like this disassociation. You wield your sword this year. Holy snap. You cut out the devil. You cut out the um, alignments to certain energies that keep you dragged down. You cut out the association to what doesn't serve, what doesn't work, what isn't part of your magic. It wasn't creating magic in your world, so you said, fuck it, it's not worth it. That's awesome, Gemini. That's that's so wonderful. I feel like you're even surprising yourself this year to what level things you're just completely like, I am just unbothered. I am just unbothered, man. You cannot shake me for shit. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about stress in reverse, the talents. Why is this a talent? I feel like it is surprising. Eight of Cups. You're unbothered. You do not give a. Oh gosh, I love this for you, Jem. Things are changing. You're cutting associations. You're walking away from old feelings, old ties, old 3D. What you once cared about, you just no longer care for. Like maybe you were a big movie goer, concert goer, and now you're like, eh. Maybe you used to watch a lot of news or TV or get involved in that gossip. Now it doesn't matter. Maybe you held a lot of feelings for this, maybe you held a lot of feelings for this idea of holding yourself back. With that politics, there's like a need for transparency. There's a need to take off the mask. Maybe some of you were holding yourself back. Now we are unbothered. We do not give a crap what other people think of us. Heads are turning. I heard heads are turning. Heads are turning towards you, Gemini. You're walking away from others. And this is a talent, how things just roll off your shoulder. Queen, oh, that's so beautiful that this ace is still here. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Ace of Swords there. Gaining that clarity. Gaining that clarity is so important, but I do feel like emotional clarity, and I feel like just the knowing. Queen of Cups, very internal. She is a master of emotions. She's a master of self. She's a master of mothering and nurturing and loving others. And she's a master of the psychic realm. She knows. She knows. She just knows. So this is you just naturally begin to know what works for you, what doesn't, and you're like shedding your skin this year. You're shedding your skin. It is a possibility. Thank you, Spirit, to shed your skin. We now move on here, darling, to projections. The Seven of Cups energy in reverse. This is your future opportunities. You have a choice to clear up this. No, hold on. How do I? You have a choice of how to handle yourself and how to process things that are happening around you. This year, we walk away, we don't give a shit. We're good. We're gaining clarity from that. But this is a choice. It's very much a choice. It's very much a choice. The Eight of Cups makes a decision to purge those emotions that don't work. The Queen of Cups holds her emotions very steady, very in check. You naturally here in 2024, I feel if you make the decisions to focus on self and have that peaceful energy about you, like you're just not playing bullshit games this year. And if you keep that up, it gains that clarity. People, it doesn't matter what people project on you. You're no longer projecting on others. There's no illusions here. There's no everything is transparent. Everything is authentic and honest. I love that. And that is what creates mastery. Oh, yeah, baby. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about these future opportunities. Projections in reverse. Gaining clarity. I feel like you just aren't playing those games. You're not caring what people say they want of you, desire of you, think of you. Here, you're just not giving to those who don't deserve. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that's a lot, but am I taking them? I'm taking them. Let's go. We have the Empress in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Hang on, Gemini. Ten of Wands is a burden. You're cutting ties with things. You're letting something go. I heard prove yourself. Prove yourself. There's an upcoming opportunity to really prove yourself. Don't get distracted with the proving. I just want to say that. Like, don't get distracted with having to prove yourself. Just be, and you will naturally rise to that level. If you put too much emphasis and stress and start this confusion within yourself, that's when you create further obstacles instead of further opportunities. Thank you, Spirit. That's a great way to put that. It is a choice to let go of burdens, to cut ties. Something here in your environment is not working. That's really obvious here. We have the Ten of Swords. And now for some of you, it could be just a victim mentality or some form of tie to the physical world, right? The 3D, the stuff that's shallow, I heard shameful, interesting, or maybe shameful. I don't know where that's coming from. Take these messages as they resonate. They're not going to be for everybody, right? But something is coming to an end this year. We have to be unbothered. We have to be unshakable. These two are a married couple with the Emperor and the Empress. They rule the roost. There's endless love, endless care, but endless um, protocol. The stern masculine puts things into place, right? Everything runs according to plan. Politics, everything running according to plan. Something about your time frame here, Gemini, something about people tugging on your energy, taking all your time. That might bother you a lot this year. Um, or no, sorry, that might have an inclination. You might want to get bothered by that because you've been bothered by that shit in the past. This year, be like the rock. We are unmovable. We are unshakable. People can tug on your energy. The kids can be yelling and screaming and fussing. Everybody needs laundry and everybody's hungry. You know what? All that's going to be there, be there, be there. Whether it's there, whether you're at peace or not. Try not to let it affect you. The more you're at peace, the more that shit calms down. A married couple here. We are in reverse. So I do want to say for some of you, there is an opportunity to figure out some sort of partnership that maybe hasn't been working or producing in the past. I feel like for some of you, that's a big part of what you're going to be getting clarity on. Now, for others of you, this is an old, there was already a breakup, a split, and this is a soulmate of yours. Potentially you were married. This is only for some of you. Oh my God. Or you were kindred in some way. But there was a split or a separation. There's still some baggage to work out from that old past relationship or marriage, if that's the case, Gemini. Reaching Emperor or Empress status means we work together. So for some of you, I do feel like a lot of people around you, don't get me wrong, but for some of you, it's one particular partnership. Others of you, the two energies of you, the masculine and the feminine here, we have to be on the same page within ourselves. Thank you, Spirit. Is another way that I'm reading this. I'm getting this. We have to be on the same page within ourselves, our inner voice. Yeah. Okay, I could keep going, but let's keep going through this because I feel like I'm just talking way too long on these readings. Upcoming obstacles. It is going to be difficult to gain awareness. It's going to be difficult to gain a foothold, to gain that clarity. We have to first wheedle out what doesn't work. So that's why this is going to be a process. The more you wheedle out what doesn't work, the more you find you're unbothered. The more you find that you don't mind that thing being gone. The more you find that, hey, there was actually a reason for that. Or I learned this, or you know what I mean? You're taking the initial steps here that by the end of the year will bring you this mastery level. You will have complete peace with where you are, where you have been, and where you are going, my love. I don't know why I'm feeling the inclination to shuffle here, but let's give a few shuffles. Phew. Gemini. This is looking so freaking great though. Okay, so the more that you make peace with what's been and what has come to an end, the more you don't play those 3D games, you don't get yourself involved in them politics and all them, what's expected of you, what you think people expect of you. You can be your authentic self. The Empress in reverse often doesn't take very good care of herself. So you are a very big priority to you this year. I'm seeing that with the Master as well. Magician. It's very it's about you, baby. Self, self, self. But there's a lot that's going on around you. It's really important that you nurture, take care of, take time for yourself. Not only your mental health and physical health, but your emotional health as well. Okay, Spirit. Whew. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Please tell us more about upcoming obstacles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please, just one card. These are going long enough. Oh, one card, please. Spirit, for upcoming obstacles, please tell me more about awareness. Awareness. Me here. 7. You have another 7 with the chariot energy. 777. This is a massive spiritual year for you, baby. Massive spiritual year. And luck is on your side. You're in alignment with your goals here. Ooh, you just got to get those little things out of your way that don't work. And not focus on the things that don't work. Focus on gaining that level of peace, even if it doesn't work, right? Don't get so involved in like the physical world. There's that peace, darling. That was too many. Oof. But it is about gaining balance. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse and that 8 of Swords here, but in reverse. Very much a choice. Very, very much a choice. Remember when we saw her come out in the beginning, we saw as we were splitting the deck, we were talking about that mental encasement, imprisonment, that'll slow you down. There's a certain way to look at this. There's a certain way to look at this that will be far more beneficial for you. Also, don't get stuck in this fixed energy, something about being stubborn, or something about not letting it go, or not letting something go, or someone go, or not making the purge, right? I think once you start this process, you're going to be so surprised at how easy it is on a level that you weren't expecting. And that's why this is coming in as an obstacle, because you can easily go back to some form of train of thought or sticking to the same old processes that like they didn't work in the first place. That's why it's the 7 of Swords energy. And that's why this is getting out of your way. But we can always go backwards to have a choice of how you want to look at things. Something about stifling yourself or cutting yourself off or convincing yourself of something else, right? Like this sounds like maybe no, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. Spirit, thank you. I appreciate that. Spirit sort of throwing out all these analogies at me that are very 3D, and I think getting out of that is more important, so we're not even going to focus on those old habits, old things we used to do. Now we can change those ways. Massive change, massive luck, massive flow in the Wheel of Fortune. But here, coming in the reverse, are you going to stop yourself? Is your mind going to get in the way? Or are we going to be so mindful that it doesn't even bother us? Like I don't know how to put that. So at peace that we're so unshakable in our spirituality and ourselves, that nothing can take us down a peg. Even if something bad happens, it's like, okay, we just ride the wave. We just ride the wave. We have slowing down here, Knight of Pentacles, how to deal with this upcoming obstacle. Let me get a clarify on this, as I do feel with slowing down, obviously here in reverse, there's something about consistency, going forward consistently. In the past, you may have not wanted to take certain opportunities or give certain opportunities, or maybe you were giving opportunities to the wrong people or to the wrong things, putting stock into things that don't really matter. Now, this year, it's about purging out all that shit that doesn't matter. Emotionally, mentally, physically. Some shit is just below you this year, baby. It's just below you. It is just so far below you. How do we deal with these obstacles here of gaining awareness? It's not easy to gain awareness. We have to make the conscious effort. Oh, that's too many. Ah! One card, please, Spirit, for slowing down for Gemini. How to overcome the obstacles. How to overcome the obstacles. More about slowing down in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Interesting. I did see the Chariot go by. And he is in reverse as well. 7 of Swords, bro. 7 of Swords, bro. Gemini, hold on. Not only is this another 7. Wow. 7. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I heard review. Review. Don't forget review. 7 is a beautiful number. It's a lucky number. It's a divine number of guidance, but it's review. There's knowledge here. Something about past knowledge, needing to look into it again, needing to grow up from it, needing to be unbothered by your past. Um, Another damn 7 of Swords. It's like we got politics all over again, coming in here to slow you down. Ugh. Being overly strategic. Also, being overly cautious, overly scared of showing yourself for who you really are. Um, I heard impress, not empress, impress. Like you impress people. Like maybe we don't want to impress. We don't care about impressing people this year. They need to impress us. Yeah, yeah. How to deal with these upcoming obstacles? 7 of Swords, man. That's the lion cheating, stealing. Deception here, coming back for the rest, but overly strategic, overly cautious. It's going to be different for everyone there. We have to be planting seeds towards the right thing, and we know the difference between right and wrong. It's very easy to get caught up in ego on some level as well. Others of you with this Emperor, Empress, it's easy to get caught up in drama with a married couple, drama with family members, mother, fatherly energy here, a boss potentially. Emperor in reverse is overly, overly, what's the word I'm looking for? Not, hmm, he impresses upon people. He's ruthless. He's mean. You know what I mean? It's my way or the highway. There's no give. There's too much structure. I have other words that I'm looking for, but for thanks to your planet going in retrograde, thanks Gemini, I can't talk. Anyway, so for some of you, it's the outside, right? And that wants to be set. So not allowing those people to be here to deceive us in the first place, to slow us down with their shit for in the first place. You feel me, Gemini? Okay, and how to achieve your goals. Dude, I'm just gonna leave this here for a second while I puff on this puffer here. Hold on. You seeing what I'm seeing? Damn, another 7, baby. You are so blessed this year. Oh my God, you're so blessed on this journey. You are so blessed on this journey with all these 7s. But we have to pay attention. Very much so about having to pay attention. Otherwise, we go backwards and we get stuck into some old cycle. It's about gaining balance with a 6, and not getting sucked into the 8. The 8 is power trips, money, 3D, but it also can be, sex, drugs, rock and roll, death, birth, um, cycles. But definitely the cycles, the endless infinity. Something here has been going on forever. What is it? Because it's got to go now. I feel like you will know that as time goes on, and how to achieve your goals as you hear it from your highest self, that connection to highest self. Tell me more about the inner voice for Geminis, the year 2025. How do we achieve our goals and dreams? We have inner voice. Ooh, the Fool in reverse. Don't hold yourself back, though. Again, I mean, you can make that decision. Aries energy, and we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles is very 3D. He's selfish. He's concerned with things that don't concern him. He thinks he's both these energies kind of overextend. It's like, I'm the boss, listen to me, but for no good reason. No, you can't have, it's for me, da 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 da, so this could definitely be someone around you, Gemini, right? But unbothered. You feel me? There's um, a deepness inside of you with this inner voice telling you that your goals are bigger than the 3D world. That's what that is. Your goals, your ultimate dreams and goals are so much bigger than the 3D world. The 3D world catches up to you. You know what I mean? You listen to that inner guidance system. You keep that inner level of peace, and then things naturally come to you. Better opportunities, better people. We got to make space. We got to clear space. And we can't be afraid. Thank you, Spirit. We can't be afraid. Let's get your advice here, Gemini. Something about the physical world, or for something that shouldn't be happening, or someone you shouldn't be associating with or counting on the way that you do. Maybe because they're not transparent. Although I am feeling a fear in the past for you to rise to your greatest and highest possibilities and capabilities. Now this year, that's when things change, darling. But it takes a conscious effort. Nope. Gotta rephrase that. It takes conscious awareness, and it takes slow and steady movement towards that. Thank you, Spirit. Without pressing, pulling, prodding, picking, or being overbearing. That's the word I was looking for the Emperor in reverse. Overbearing. Oh, by the way, Aries energy in that Emperor. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here on the table. Taurus again in the Empress. Okay, and of course we've got your Magician energy. Taurus and Libra. Let's say Libra. There we go. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. What the hell? Oh, the inner voice. And a little scorpionic energy here. Potentially that's where this Ten of Swords is coming from. There's like a death, right? An ending. Some things have to be allowed to fade away this year. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Advice for Geminis for 2025. Advice for 2025 for Geminis. For Geminis. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is hardworking. He is grounded, very grounded. And we have prosperity lies ahead at the bottom of the deck with the new moon in Taurus. So a lot of earth here that I'm feeling. That pull to focus on something or to solidify yourself in something. The tough cycle ends and prosperity will begin here for you this year, loves. Slow and steady steps towards them. Thank you, Spirit. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Interesting. We have a time for healing as well. Your commitment is being tested. So is this like, oh, hold on, my baby woke up. All right, Gemini, sorry about that. We've got a little booger here with us now. So I'm going to try not to be too distracted when we're going through your advice here. We have your commitment is being tested. Now, I was going to say right before he woke up, my little one, um, is this a commitment to self? Is this you just reviewing those commitments? The ones that involve some sort of like office politics or the energies of that suck from you, entertaining the energies of fear where we feel like we can't be ourselves. You know, those people. I feel like thank you, Spirit, your commitment to self over those people. And that has been difficult, but it is approaching, that tough cycle is approaching an end. Let's get one more here for you. All right. Interesting. We have a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So for some of you, this has something to do with love, love, love. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So very interesting here. You've got the full moons, right? Full moons are completions. Definite mastery eventually. Conclusions are within reach. I feel like that's part of this gaining of awareness and part of this energy of being unbothered. Like we review and we figure out what doesn't work for us or who doesn't work for us, and we just stop associating with those things or those people. And we're not worried about that. There's something about being very okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, we need to get to a point where we are emotionally okay with that. And that's a goal because that's what's going to bring on this mastery. Thank you, Spirit. Where we go beyond. And those conclusions that we reach are big. They're like deep, big conclusions that, like, oh, that's why I had to go through that one event. Or, oh my God, that's why me and my ex got divorced. Or, you know what I mean? Oh, I see the spiritual. I see the things that I learned. I see the spiritual tie there. I see the spiritual vastness, the reason behind. You know what I mean? These big, massive conclusions, they're deep and they bring a lot of peace where we're just really okay with where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. And it's absolutely beautiful. The solidification of self as well. Thank you, Spirit. That also brings a re-solidification of self, and it helps you be okay, where you can be more authentic and be completely unbothered, whether people like it or not. More advice. Let's get a couple of cards from our Earth Magic here. If you guys are enjoying the reading, I know it's a little bit late in the reading to be saying this, but give me a like if you're enjoying it. Thank you. Also, feel free to comment, share, subscribe if you vibe, you guys. I appreciate you. Child, what are you doing, child? Did you beat a baby? He's a good boy. He's two, so wait. Advice. All right, let's do that. What we have for your advice. Dance celebration. Oh yeah, fire. Right, vacation. For some of you are gonna have a big vacation or big trip or some big awesome fun thing planned in 2024. It will maybe come up at spur of a moment for some of you, but it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, that's just for some of you. Celebration and passion. Going with your passions, being unbothered, like literally just enjoying the present moment for what it is, enjoying life as it unfolds, enjoying every moment as seeing every moment as something to be grateful and thankful for. That too, whether those experiences were good or bad, you know, they cultivated and shaped who we are, and we absolutely love ourselves. So the past is part of us. It's part of who we are, and it's part of where we are going. And I feel like every moment is a celebration, even just within that, right? You found my music. I did see mountain strength. Advice for Geminis for 2025. Advice for Gemini for 2025. Hey, spirits, angels, guides. I did see ancestors go by, which you're definitely very protected here. So we have forest breath. So the fact that your ancestors are holding you and having you here and loving you, love, compassion at the bottom of the deck, really says a lot. Now, forest breath is peace, right? So this is definitely this Zen. So this is an energy, this being your advice, this is the energy we must lean into, right? It's sometimes it's not okay. It's not easy to be okay with things as they come. But when we are, or we see the silver lining in things, when we're happy anyway, when we feel good anyway, and when we feel at peace anyway, it brings this level of like faith. And faith calls in more assistance from the universe. And pretty soon, that which we were worried about not receiving, we no longer have to worry about not receiving because ding ding, it's right there for you, darling. You feel me? Let's get one more and then we will be done. What other advice do we have? That's a lot. Gonna get just one more card. Super important. What do we have for advice? One super piece of important advice for Geminis. I thought we did. Shut up. Look at that. There's our last card, Rainbow Blessings. I thought we had turn her over, and we did. Can't help but see Tsunami Wake Up Call, and it was in the reverse. So I am feeling like that's important. Wake up call. You're going to be making some conclusions, right? We're going to be realizing some things, clearing up confusion. But wake up call, tsunami, it hits us suddenly. I feel like you already are aware. And we're working on this. The fact that you're working on this, slow and steady, blessings, baby. Blessings for your new year. I love that for you. And I feel like that's just the best way to like stop the reading. Because there's something here with this level of peace and this level of mastery, how it brings inner peace, how it brings just happiness and celebration. Like I was saying, naturally from that vibration, from going higher in vibration, blessings make their way to you, right? And I think you deserve it. I love you, Gemini. And not only do you deserve it, but this is the year. This is the year where it can be the easiest that it has ever been. Not that it's easy, not that it's not going to still be difficult, but this is the easiest that it has been to make those conscious level decisions, to choose you over others, to choose your inner peace over the care of the outside world. All right. I hope that makes sense. Oh my gosh. And I hope this resonates for you. Best of luck, Gemini. I love you guys. Yeah, until I see you next time, please stay safe. Please take care out there in the world. Mwah. Peace, love, and light to you, my Gemini friends, as always, and I'll see you next time.